you again. As I said before, I want to make a quick review, I hope it will be quick, about the Malifaux game, especially about the book. I can't say much about the game because I haven't played it, but I can say something about the book which I read through. So that's how the book looks like. That's the cover from one side, that's the cover from the other side. We have a hanging tree in here. As you can see, we got the price for it, $35. I don't remember what's the retail price for the UK. It's around 24, 28 bucks, something like that. But you can get it on eBay for 20 quid. Yeah, so it's this thick. And what I don't like about it, the first moment, I can show you. It's this. It's a soft cover. I hate soft covers on this kind of books. The book is huge. If you want to go anywhere with it and you want to go somewhere to play with it, if you don't buy a special book with the rules, you prefer to have a hard cover to don't destroy it. Look, I basically work with it like twice or 3 times, and that's what you have. The straight corner in here, another one in here already, and it's like a month. So on top of that, the book is glued. That means that if you'll be using it a lot, it will be falling apart. I really don't like this stuff. I think any kind of a bigger book should have like a proper prestigious and a hardcover. Okay, it's probably more expensive, but I would be ready to pay like even this two quid more for getting a nice hardcover stitched book, or the $5, so it would be something the same. Anyway, so that's what I didn't like from the moment I got the book on the first, let's say, first spot of it. What I did like about it is just the graphics and how is it, printed. Even if it's like a soft cover, it's very nice. The logo and the art in the books are great. Paper, it's not the thickest one, but it's gloss and really nice in touch, and it smells nice. Well, yeah, addition is really good. You can see all the details. They thought through it, evidently. How to make it. The book as it's going is like separate in the parts about the rules and parts about the history or a story about the Malifaux world and the game. Through the whole book you have like a story going on about main characters and main masters. At the beginning you have a short history with the dates and what was going on, and they saying how the Malifaux was found and explored, and then the gate between the worlds shut and then reopened, and no one knows what's going on, to be honest. So you have a game overview when they will tell you about the game on its own, what's the difference between the Malifaux and the other games. The first difference you will see, the Malifaux is not using dice, it's using cards, playing cards. They're making their own cards, you can see them in here, right, with really great art on them. And numbers, everything you basically need to play the game in a really nice, quick and easy way. But what's great, you don't need them. You really don't need them. They're not expensive. They cost you, I don't know, $4, $8, 4 quid. Doesn't matter. It's not much. Probably like a pint in a pub, or a little more expensive than a pint in a pub. So you can survive that, to pay that. But you don't need them. You can use a normal playing cards, and there is a table somewhere here showing you. Oh, okay, I will show you it later when I find it. Showing you how to read the normal cards into the Malifaux terms. Yeah, so that's the biggest difference. So you have what you need for the game. So as you can see, Malifaux rulebook. Yeah, check. Tabletop or other servers at least 3 by 3 feet to fight your encounter. Okay, we have a floor, for example. Malifaux models. Yeah, we have some Malifaux models in here. Still going to paint. One fate deck per player. That means the cards. But as I said, you can use a normal one. Tape measure. Oh well, everybody have that. Terrain, store-bought or built. Well, that's the terrain. It's going to be built. Markers for changing game effect. You can use anything, coins, whatever. Counter and token templates. Same. Blast templates. Same. 50mm base. Well, you can use anything. So that's basically what you need. Not much difference. You have something about the terms, about the measuring, you know, usual stuff for the war games at the beginning. Yeah, that's the story. Each story have this nice graphic showing the main character in the story, which is with the wood dolls, and I think that's just arts for the new game they're going to put through now. That's in the testing phase. I'm not really sure if it's about a card game or it's a proper model game, but one will be with this kind of dolls. Yeah, that's Rasputina, and that's my dinner. Don't bother with that. Yeah, each section of the book have a nice art, so that's the basics. Each model is coming with a card. That's how the cards looks like. You have a picture of the model, assignment for the group, how much it costs you, or how much of the soul stones, so this thing you spend to get on boosters and this kind of stuff. And it has statistics, attacks, and special skills. On the opposite way, on the opposite side of the card, there's a description of each attack, each trigger, each special ability. There's a lot of this stuff, and that's really confusing. So yeah, that's how the book looks like, and yeah, let's go through what I don't like about it. Oh yeah, that's how to read the normal cards into the terms of Malifaux. Simple. The rules, I read through them once, twice, and I'm still confused about them. I think when you start playing, they will get obvious, but for the beginning it's not so easy to grab them. Most of them are the same, as usual. The fighting and the magic and this kind of stuff is typical and the same. But the triggers are really confusing. We will see. We'll play, we will see. Yeah. Modifiers are not so hard to get. It's just the triggers I'm confused about. Other thing, there is a errata and a faction on their page available, and it's not only update the things, it's also changing them a lot. So you really want to read through it. They probably one of my favorite arts. They probably first print the book, then play test it a little more and decide, oh no, we need to change it. So yeah, that's how it works. And what about the Malifaux itself? What I like is just this atmosphere of the game, the game world itself. It's like a merge between the steampunk and western and horror. I think when they planned the game, when they started getting the first ideas, they probably, maybe some of you know the RPG system called Deadlands, and it is really similar. We have undead, we have western, we have steampunk technology, in both games. We have soul stones in the Malifaux and the ghost rock in the Deadlands. Well, it's not working the same way. The soul stone is boosting your magical abilities, and ghost rock is basically a very powerful call with the souls in him. We have like two worlds separated with a really small bridge, and you can maybe not move through them, but everything started in the moment of the possibility to move from one world to another when they merged. Same here. But I don't mind. I played Deadlands, I enjoyed it. Of course I was playing a mad scientist, but yeah, I like this kind of game, so that's why I bought Malifaux. Another thing I like about it, you can see each kind of a train have like a small table which saying you about some special things you can find on them. Like for example, in the industrial zone, you're flipping a card and you're checking what you get. You can flip it once per turn or once per game. Don't remember exactly, but you can grab a special kind of train which have special abilities or something what is happening. So what we have, Black Joker will give you flip 2 more cards. 1 to 2 hazardous terrain. That means a piece of terrain which can apply at once. It's dangerous to walk through. I don't know, a lake of acid, for example. 3 to 4 heat wave. It's also something similar. It's like a blown of the heat, which is wanting your company. 5 to 7 scrap pile. It's a piece of terrain, 3 by 3 inch, if I'm not mistaken, at least. And everybody who is a scavenger, so models like for example Ramos, who can build from the scraps his robots and this kind of stuff, they can interact with the train and get the scrap counters which allow him to summon his creations. 8 to 9 rubble, same as rubble pile. It's just a cover and it's dangerous to walk through it. Foggy. I don't remember exactly what fogs do, but it's probably obscure. Foggy. During the next turn, ranged attack flips receive -1. So yeah, it's not easy to shoot them. Creepy structure. That's something nice. The creepy structure is cool. It's like a large area or a building, 3 by 3 inch, and models may interact with it, and you're flipping a card, and what you have depends what you got on the card. For a Joker, model is killed. 1 to 3, model suffers 2 wounds. 4 to 6, model may inflict 2 wounds on another model in the base contact with the structure. 7 to 9, model heals 2 wounds. 10 to 11, add 2 soulstone to the crew pool. So what is great? 12 to 13, model adds 2 soulstones to the crew pools, and all its wounds are healed. So it's like a Russian roulette. You can have a lot of nice things, but you can die. And yeah, and each kind of terrain have something like that. And we have in the main book, you have a Hacks territory, Gremlins village, Bayou Edge, Bogs, downtown, industrial zone, slums, quarantine zone, ruins, mine, pioneer town or ghost town. That's what we're aiming for. Badlands, mountains, and that's all. In addition, there was some more of them. I don't remember exactly what kind of them. I know that they're working, for example, for the terrains into the fighting inside the buildings, like inside the tavern or something like that. So yeah, that's a great idea. But maybe it's just because I love the terrains. End of the book, or half of the book exactly. I got that. See? And that's the rules and the stories, and that's the stories and the rest of the book. And the rest of the book is each fraction and each model from the faction available during the edition, putting this book out. Now there is some more, but they're in the edition, of course. Each model has their own informations in here. You have a picture of most of the models, you got the stats, spells, short story about the model, background, especially about the masters. There's not many pictures of like totems and this kind of stuff. Maybe there was no models yet for them. But basically you can, when you buy a book, you don't need to buy the models yet. You can buy a book, read through it, check exactly which faction you like, which models you like, which gameplay you want to go, check exactly what kind of models you need to have to play your style of the game, and then just buy them. It's also similar. No, it's not similar. Games Workshop, for example, when they're having like a codex for an army, you have a codex for just one army. Here you have for everybody. That's one plus. And even if in the codex you have the information about everybody, right? But you don't have pictures. You don't have exactly the background. And everything in here is in one book. It's just a rule book. What you need. And you have everything. Oh, that's my army, not the bronze. But they from addition. This I missed. So yeah, everything is one book, and you just need basically 5-6 models, and you can play. You're buying the starting box where you have master and his crew, and you can basically go to play and start the game. And that's what I like about it. It's not so expensive to play this game. You have really nice models with a lot of details, and you have spend more time on each model and give them the special kind of attention, make them more personal. Fine, they all metal, so it's not so easy to convert them. But still, there is some options. You can do something about it, or even if you don't want to, you can still play just with the base. That's what I'm doing now. I'm trying to get a nice base for my models and experimenting a lot about it. So yeah, and that's the map. You can see that's the whole known world of the Malifaux. Here's the city. Here's the break gate, which is going. You can get between the worlds, and that's controlled by the humans. And that's the Malifaux city. That's the Badlands and Bio is kind of a woods and swamp in here. Mines where they digging the soul stones. Small mining town in here. Power plants and pumping station for the mines. And that's all. And there's so much possibility for you. Because it's said that there is a break between the worlds showing up in the new places, so you can do whatever you like with this world, to be honest. You can create your own city, whatever. It's really nice, and I really like the artworks on this book, and the idea is great. So yeah, that's my opinion about the book and about the Malifaux game. Today we are going to paint some more, so there will be a video showing this stuff, maybe tomorrow, maybe Monday. I hope that soon we will play a game, and I will make a video about it, and maybe even a proper video from the game, so I will be able to show the rules and this kind of stuff. So thanks for watching, sorry for taking so long, and see you next time.